Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear Jacques Diouf, dear Shakil Bhatti, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for providing me a brief opportunity to extend my best wishes on this very special occasion, the 10th anniversary of the International Treaty on Plant Genetic Resources for Food and Agriculture. This is truly an occasion to celebrate because at the time of the negotiation of this treaty, it was truly a pioneering treaty. It broke new ground, it brought together communities that looked at both agriculture, biodiversity, plant genetics as something that belonged together in an international treaty. I'm also very pleased that these celebrations are taking place at the headquarters of the Food and Agriculture Organization, which at the time was really a pioneer of this innovative thinking. And also UNEP has been very proud to work with the FAO and our colleagues in the International Treaty Secretariat over the last 10 years in trying to make this community of thinking become a reality. As you celebrate the 10th anniversary, we have also seen developments in other arenas such as the Convention on Biological Diversity beginning to move forward on one of the central issues that over 20 years ago we discussed at the Rio Earth Summit. Access and benefit sharing, that so-called third pillar of the Convention on Biological Diversity, in many ways found its first expression through the agreement of the International Treaty on Plant Genetic Resources. And the anniversary today is not only one of having agreed a treaty, but indeed the International Treaty has become a pioneer in also establishing a mechanism by which access and benefit sharing became a reality, both in terms of agreements, but also in terms of mechanisms and even indeed funding becoming available. The International Treaty has broken new ground for all of us. In that sense, I'm particularly pleased that at the COP of the CBD in Nagoya last year, the International Treaty on Plant Genetic Resources became an integral part of the vision with which the world is trying to move forward on a promise it made to itself in 1992 in Rio. UNEP and the International Treaty Secretariat and the whole process around the International Treaty on Plant Genetic Resources has also been a relationship that has grown from strength to strength. Indeed, together with my colleague Shakil, we are on the verge of signing a new memorandum of cooperation, which will further strengthen both the interaction and the participation in each other's processes of these two instruments and institutions. I hope that as you celebrate the 10th anniversary and will also reflect on the future of this international treaty, you will view it as part of an emerging system of international law, whether environmental law or law related to food and agriculture or plant genetic resources, that forms part of a body of how the international community will seek over the coming years to further reinforce our ability as member states of the United Nations, as member states of treaties, to achieve a kind of international agreement on how together we can both assure food security, conservation of biological diversity, and ultimately sustainable development. I think it is particularly on the latter that UNEP and the International Treaty Secretariat will be able over the coming years to contribute a significant amount of both scientific evidence and practitioners' experience. Our ability to link both the domain of nature in terms of what it provides us through millions of years of evolution with the modern economy and the economic system within which we operate is a crucial interface. I believe that the progress that the International Treaty has made over the last 10 years is proof and evidence that we actually are not stuck in the past. We have options, we have opportunities for trying to link the notions of economic incentives, benefits, with also the obligation and in a sense the risk management strategy of conserving plant genetic materials or in the broader sense biodiversity on this planet. I once again congratulate you on the enormous progress made over the last 10 years. We are proud as UNEP to have been a partner and to join you today in these celebrations in Rome. Thank you.